back. Let's bring you the latest coming in from Rivers State, that the local government crisis that has engulfed that state following the end of the tenure of the 23 chairmen of that state and in the local government area are seeing people invading or taking over local government council. And we've just gotten information that a policeman and a vigilante person has just been killed in Omuma, somewhere in Eberi, Omuma. In Omuma local government area. Although details are quite unclear, but the police has confirmed that 2 people were killed. They are still investigating. The fears are that this may not be unconnected with the incident going on across parts of the state. You heard the governor, if you were part of the show from the beginning, talking about is ready to lead from the front and is giving directive for head of administration in the local government areas to take over affairs of the administration of the local government, which is why we're having this conversation, because some chairmen in the local government areas are insisting that following the amended law by the Martin Ame Wule-led House, they are still members or they are still chairmen of local government. So what is really going on? Let's see how we can make sense of the situation. We're being joined in the program by the former chairman of Ikwere local government area, Mr. Samuel Nwanosike, as well as Mr. George Onengiyeofori of Asari local government area. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming on the program.
Thank you. The correction.
Can you hear me, gentlemen?
I hear you clearly. I hope you're hearing me.
All right, Mr. Nwanosike, can you hear me? I want to start with you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you clearly. I'm trying to make a correction because you just made a little mistake. They said in democracy, you people are the third rail. I don't know how it's said, but when you paint the wrong narrative, you energize the wrongdoings that is going on in our system.
Mr. Nwanosike, I understand your position. Oh, just hold on. Just hold your fire. I'm not the law. I'm not the lawyer. I'm not the court of... the governor had said your tenure has ended, which is why you're coming here to say, to defend your own case. And that's why I want to ask the very first question, because your local government was a local government that a lot of concerns were in, given the fact that you had clearly said that nobody should come near after 17 because by the laws amended, you're still in charge. Are you still in charge? What's going on in the Ikwere local government area headquarters?
By the ruling of Justice Omotosho of the 24th of
All right, it appears we're having network connection issues with Nwanosike's line. Mr. Nwanosike, as soon as we reconnect with him, we'll talk to him. But let's get to Onengiyeofori George, the former chairman of Asari local government. Mr. Onengiyeofori, I know you also asked me to rephrase, but just allow me to say within the context of what we're dealing with. Are you still in charge of your local government?
Yes, for now, I'm still in charge. I'm still the local government chairman by the law.
Okay, what's your premise of insistence that you're still the chairman of Asari local government area? Maybe you will help us understand.
The local government is controlled. The law is given by the assembly, House of Assembly that coordinates us. They do the law for us. And by the law of Martin Samewule being the speaker, the 10th Assembly said there is no caretaker in the Rivers State local government law. And they have amended and said where there is no elected people, we cannot hand over to. On that process, right now, the governor and the House of Assembly, they are in court, which the court, they are in appeal. The appeal said 20th of this month. Like my own place, on Sunday, at the eve of Sunday, at the early hour, some gunmen went in to invade the place. That was Sunday, breaking Monday, being a public holiday. When I get that information, I move into the council and addressed to talk to them. I saw all what happened there, called the commissioner of police, and the police people came in, and they said our tenure by that 17th. They said by that was 16th that our tenure will be end on the 16th, on the 17th. For now, the governor has made his broadcast, but I still believe that he needs to wait and obey the law because I'm still in charge.
Hello?
When you called me earlier,
don't be calling me for a program. I want to talk. You got to put me off. And you standing for.
Mr. George, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll be starting.
All right, Mr. George.
Yeah.
Just land on your thoughts. I don't know what happened. Just land on your thoughts so that I can ask my next question.
When you called me, the earlier one you called me, I was still in the council premises till close of hours of the web getting dark. Because of this meeting, I came into a place where I can talk with you. That's why. So I'm still in charge. I'm still the council chair.
Let me see whether I can take the conversation to Mr. Nwanosike. Mr. Nwanosike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So there's a debate around the law, and we're very careful here because we would not want to speak to issues that are still subject of adjudication. But I hope you're aware that the suit instituted by Okojombo, which has to do with Amewule and the other lawmakers parading himself as lawmakers in the State House of Assembly, the Court of Appeal actually said they ordered for a stay of proceeding and ordered parties to maintain status quo ante bellum. Thereafter fixed next tomorrow, which is June the 20th, for hearing. In your view, what is status quo ante bellum? Because that's where everybody seemed to be having a contention. What is the position? What was the position before the hostility?
First of all, if you permit me, before I answer that question, if we truly are running a constitutional democracy, and
oh dear.
The democracy should run. I've called on the NBA. I have called on the National Judicial Council. They have invited the Chief Justice of Kano State over legal issues happening. But we are shocked that in that of River State, everybody just went mute. That we have a ruling judgment of court from Justice Omotosho that happened on the 24th of January this year on this same subject matter. And all the prayers and all the decisions that were, all the relief that was granted to those people that approached the court. This does not.
All right, Mr. Nwanosike, I don't know. Maybe you have to shift to somewhere. My apologies.
Oh, yeah. I'm hearing you clearly, and Nigerians are hearing me.
Yeah. We're hearing you, but we're not hearing everything you're saying. Sometimes we can't hear what you're saying. But just hold on for a moment. Okay. Just hold on for a moment. I'll come back to you. But let me give the audience a bit of a perspective as to what is going on, which is a debate around the laws and all of that. So if my producer can help me. Now, there is the River State Local Government Law number 5 of 2018. The Section 1 says the tenure of the office of the chairman and members of the elected local government council is 3 years, which was what the judge, Justice Kyo, relied on to actually rule on the particular case of the extension of their tenure. So this, if they can get me that particular law, this is not. So if we can get Section 9(1) of the law.
Hello, sir.
Now, just hold on, Mr. Nwanosike. Mr. Nwanosike, just hold on, so that will create a premise for the audience to understand. Now, Section 2 says a member of council shall cease to hold office on a date fixed by the governor within 3 months after the expiration of the period of 3 years from the date of swearing in of elected members of that council. This is according to the initial law. The amended one, which is what is scrolling now, ruled out situation where if there is no election or a situation of war and River State is involved, the River State House of Assembly passed a resolution to extend the period of 3 years mentioned in subsection 1 of this section from time to time, but no such extensions shall exceed period of 6 months at any time. What all of this grammar simply means is that if there's no election after their tenure, they can continue ab initio as local government chairman, which is what Mr. Nwanosike is relying on. Mr. Nwanosike, my question actually is, I have to do that explain now so that the audience can understand what the old law says, or what the 2018 law says, I should say, and what the amended law says. What are you relying on as antebellum? Because that's what the appeal court said when the issue of the status of the local government, of the lawmakers was brought to their attention, because it's about whether they were real members of the House of Assembly when they made this law. That's the answer I need from you, sir.
The answer I'm giving you, by the ruling of Justice Omotosho on the 24th of January this year, Martins Abewule and the other 27 lawmakers are the true assembly after the governor. So, not funded them, and I've had them, but they were law in Rivers State. It is not a problem. All the governor needed to do was to go to court of appeal to appeal that matter. Right. But what you want to give credence to is that the government from.
Okay, I don't know. Mr. Nwanosike, as soon as we get a better connection from you, we'll talk to you. But let's go to Mr. Onengiyeofori George. Mr. Onengiyeofori George, I just reeled out the two laws, the 2018 Local Government Administration Law, as well as the 2024 that is amended. And I was asking about status quo antebellum because why I related to that is because the bone of contention here is the status of the lawmakers as to whether which law should be relevant in this situation. But another issue I want to raise with you is, this is now taking a form of ethnic dimension. Are you worried as a local governor, permit me to say former local government chairman, of how this is taking another dimension? We've seen two deaths already. If you can give me those answers, sir.
Well, it's unfortunate that we are now living in Banana Republic in Rivers State. Rivers State has been a very peaceful for the past 8 years. And our leader, the former governor, and today the FCT minister, be able to hand over. This is the first time in the history of Rivers State, hand over to a successor. And today, we have entered one chance, going back to the worst system. My dear brother, what is happening in Rivers State is a place that you won't believe, where unconventional gunmen have turned to special force, moving around local government by local government. It is a shameful what Rivers State, the garden city of Nigeria, have turned to. You know, the medias, you are doing your best, but it's good to be on ground to see eyewitness. Like my local government, you see where people will wear special force, people you know them, maybe you know them, you know them one-on-one, wearing a special force, carry gun. And that's the state we are living.
So I want to ask you, you are from the Calabar ethnic nationality. Maybe you give us an overview of what is going on, because it was from Degema, Asari Toro, and Akuku Toro we first saw visuals of people saying they are coming to, protect the property of government in those local government areas. And we saw Elijah Asari Dokubo talking about the fact that your tenure, all of you have ended, and that for peace to reign, let everybody just, retire back and obey the law. Now, the question is, which law are we obeying? So what is the situation in Asari Toro, in Akuku Toro, which is close to you, and Degema, just before you get to Asari and Akuku Toro?
Thank you. The so-called tenor they are talking about. I'm an Ijaw man. I'm a Kalabari man. If the tenor of the chairman elapses, is it on conventional government that will come and chase out the council chairman? You see, I have earlier said that we have turned into banana republic, where anybody can come in and start to do anything they like. I've been a local government chairman since I have never seen where in my council we have problem. There is no problem. On Monday is public holiday. Who is in that council that they go to take over with government? The pictures are there. Even the divisional police, the DPO, cannot access the place because they came in with their guns and everything.
All right, Mr. George, if I'm a button, I want to make sure we get the view of Mr. Nwanosike, but network, Mr. Nwanosike, I don't know where you are. Maybe you just shift a bit, make some relocation so that we can hear you clearly. The network is interrupting the conversation we're having with you. So it's a network issue. And we have to have a conversation for everybody to be part of it. But let me establish again, Mr. Nwanosike, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Nwanosike.
You clear? Yeah, you is showing me your producer is the one that is unmuting me. Is the one that is barring me from speaking.
No,
and why the producer is doing that, I don't understand.
Mr. Nwanosike,
you have to give me, opportunity to tell the world the truth.
Mr. Nwanosike,
you're not being
Mr. Nwanosike,
you have a program and you are selling the wrong narrative to Nigerians.
Mr. Nwanosike, we are not, Mr. Nwanosike, please. Mr. Nwanosike, if you can hear me, Mr. Nwanosike, if you can hear me, this won't help anyone. We've invited you to have a conversation. So we can't invite you and buy you. It's not possible. It's a conversation. It's a democracy. So let's be clear. Nobody's trying to buy you. Nobody's trying to do it. Mr. Nwanosike, so just hold on. So let's get to the substance of the conversation. Your network is bad. Let's be clear.
Okay.
So within the network,
no, my network
we're
is
trying
good.
to...
It's not bad. No, don't.
Mr. Nwanosike, can you hear me? Just calm down. So, where do we go from here? I just have barely a few more minutes so I can take your closing thoughts. Where do we go from here?
Yes, we have to go on upholding the Constitution, and he has to govern Rivers people in accordance with the Constitution. The governor cannot have for staff who is leading government, local government by local government, and we have visuals and photographs all over social media showing Edison here, who led people to burn down the vessels for assembly and court, and men went to the local, broke into and destroyed our local government with chief court and known for the issue. The commissioner of Rivers State for standing up to this occasion. If not for the Nigerian police, what is happening today would have gone haywire. As I speak, I'm standing in front of Ikoro Local Government Council. Nigerian police have sealed the council. We are standing in front of them. And after this broadcast now, we will go. We will allow the Nigerian police to take over the council. But the truth must be told. The governor cannot sit in his office, use his broadcast democracy at the third tier. He doesn't have that power. He doesn't. The laws, even the one they are talking about Q, did not say that the governor should announce local government workers to come and run administration. It's not done by our law. The Justice Omotoso's judgment says clearly, no caretaker, conduct election. The governor had since 24th of January this year till now, just 3 months to give notice for a local government election to be conducted like other governors have done. And now the assembly, looking at this crisis coming up now, say no, because we are here, let's amend this constitution so the governor will have another 3 months to do a proper election. I don't see why the governor will abandon a judgment of court and go for an interim injunction. I'm not a lawyer. From record, you go to an interim injunction given by Q that the last 7 days ago. Sir, the point is clear. The governor and the House of Assembly, and even with the local government chairman, we have also come back to another appeal. And the appeal said, everybody sees hostility. No action should be taken until all matters are heard from 20th. Why is the governor in a hurry to do a press conference? As we speak, the governor has chosen people to appear before Oko Jumbo. And he doesn't even know by any law.
No, Mr. Nwanosike, if I may button.
Was suspended
Mr. Nwanosike, if I may button, you've raised a question, raised a point. Let me bring that question. Now, I do not think, to the best of my knowledge, correct me if I'm wrong, that the judgment by Justice Q has been set aside, which cited Section 7.1 of the 1999 Constitution, democratically elected, and also cited the Local Government Administration Law of 2018, which is the reason why he ruled in favor of the people that instituted the suit. Has that suit been, judgment been set aside?
Hold on. I am asking you, has the judgment of Justice Omotosho been set aside?
You are in the storm. You will let me know.
Justice Omotosho was given 24th of January. A federal high court put Section 272 gives power to have discussion on this matter. And they gave a ruling. Instead of the governor going to appeal this matter, he decides to come to a River State court that is in control and gets an injunction. Even the injunction he got from Q. Did the injunction talk about all the laws? They handled only one aspect of the law. That is why we have gone back to Court of Appeal. We are law-abiding people. Our colleagues took us to court. The two of them that took us to court, their names have been mentioned in the new technical court. It's not a problem to us. But what we are saying, we want the president of this nation, the chief justice of this nation, to come to River State and sort this matter via judiciary. And Chairmen, please, we beg you, stop putting on your slogan that youth of River State are in their homes. They do not take over every council. People taking over council are militants, land grabbers, and criminals. It's on record. We have lost
that's your position. We will not take your Mr. Nwanosike, just hold on. Just hold on, Mr. Nwanosike, we will not hold on, Mr. Nwanosike, just a minute, okay, so that we can have a conversation. You can't characterize everybody who came out to do whatever it is, because they will also say you're a militant, you're a criminal, and all of that, because your people also stood to defend the council. Nobody's characterizing anybody, so I don't want us to use the platform and characterize everybody. Everybody is trying to follow what they think is the understanding of the law. Let me go to Mr. George Onengiyeofori on this particular one. Mr. George, if I may, on this, as we begin to wind down on this, the conversation at the end of the day looks to me like if there is a conversation between the FCT minister and the governor, some of these things will be relaxed and there will be some level of way forward. Do you see that happening, given how things have escalated so far, Mr. George?
Well, the governor is the governor. The yam and the knife and the yam is with him. He should abide by the law. Justice Omotosho give a judgment. He did not obey it. The court said, appeal, said 20th, did not obey it, and he feel he can use, just like Dr. Nwanosike said that militant, and you said it's youth, Rivers youth. It's not Rivers youth. Gunmen, Rivers youth will carry gun on everywhere. In my local government, the gun they are carrying, are they youth? I'll be shouting, calling the Nigeria police, calling Inspector General of Police. So this is the governor. He knows what he's doing. The yam and the knife and the yam is with him. Whatever thing he do, but he's not bigger than River State. Nobody, no life. Now today we have lost our Nigeria police, the young man that, the family that will take care of their family, the people that will take care of their family, their life are gone. Not because, just because you don't want to pay. You want to put in your people according to you. You want structure.
All right, Mr. Judge. Let me go back to Mr. Nwanosike in closing thought. Just my apologies, please. My apologies because of time. I think I have barely a minute, 30 seconds each. Your closing thought, Mr. Nwanosike. I'll come first to you in 30 minutes as we wrap this up.
Yeah, I want to have an opportunity to have this discussion properly, 1 full hour with you, so that the truth will be told to the world. A lot of lies are being sold to the world. This is not enough time. I am telling channels, give me an opportunity I'm not a lawyer, but I have all the facts because I am an interested party in this matter. And let me say, we are still council chairman until a court of competent jurisdiction says otherwise. The governor cannot say we are no more council chairman because he did a press conference. His press conference has no place in the laws of Rivers State.
Right.
It is obvious that the Nigerian police have done their bit. We will obey the police because we are not lawless people, and we will wait for the court of appeal to take the proper decision. But I want the media, please, call NJC. Justice Omotosho cannot give a ruling 24th of January this year, and it will be ignored.
All right. Mr. Nwanosike, we get the point. Thank you so much. We get the point. The prayer is that everybody maintains the peace at the end of the day, so that we don't record the deaths that we're recording already as far as this issue is concerned. But I must thank you both, Mr. Samuel Nwanosike of Ikwere local government area and Onengiyeofori George of Asari local government area. Gentlemen, thank you so much, and we wish you guys the very best.